Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of S-693, the POW-MIA Flag Act. In May, I had the privilege of visiting America's longest-running POW-MIA vigil in my district in Meredith, New Hampshire. There, on the shores of Lake Winnipesaukee, participants have been gathering every Thursday evening for more than 30 years to honor and remember service members listed as prisoners of war, missing in action, or otherwise remain unaccounted for. It doesn't matter if it's a night in the depths of a frigid winter or a sweltering summer. Every vigil brings out a strong community of veterans, family members, and supporters who call on all of us to remember these heroes. Vigils like these happen all across our great country to ensure that no service member sacrifice is forgotten. Flying over these vigils with the Stars and Stripes is the POW-MIA flag. This flag was conceived in the early 1970s during the Vietnam War by family members who awaited the return of their loved ones. It was adopted by Congress as, quote, the symbol of our nation's concern and commitment to resolving as fully as possible the fates of Americans still prisoner, missing, and unaccounted for in Southeast Asia, thus ending the uncertainty for their families and the nation. It has become an enduring national symbol of POW-MIAs from conflicts throughout our history. That's why I was proud to introduce this bipartisan companion legislation in the House, along with my colleague, Representative Bergman, which would display the POW-MIA flag alongside the American flag at all federal buildings, memorials, and national cemeteries throughout the year. Under current law, the POW-MIA flag is required to be displayed by the federal government only 6 days per year. This flag is representative of profound courage and sacrifice, and it's only right that those who served their country honorably but never returned home are remembered appropriately at our federal buildings, cemeteries, and memorials. This bipartisan legislation passed the Senate unanimously, and it's endorsed by Rolling Thunder, the National League of POW-MIA Families, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, the American Legion, the National Alliance for Families for the Return of America's Missing Servicemen, and American Ex-Prisoners of War. It's fitting that this bill has garnered such a strong show of support. I urge my colleagues to pass this legislation, to continue working with a sense of common purpose when it comes to supporting our service members, military families, and veterans. Members of Congress display this flag in front of our Washington and district offices because we believe we must honor the more than 81,000 service members our government says are missing or unaccounted for since World War II. Let's ensure these displays happen across federal properties throughout the year. Let's ensure the words emblazoned on the POW-MIA flag continue to communicate our support and commitment for our nation's heroes and their families. You are not forgotten.